Do you want to train your dog to accept a muzzle? Then watch this video. Now, why should you train your dog to wear a muzzle? It can be very useful in different situations. Think about it. Muzzle training is not only for dangerous dogs, but it can be very useful if your dog is used to wear a muzzle. If you go, for example, to the vet with your dog for an exam, if you need to bring your dog to the groomer, or also for whatever reason, if your dog needs to be evacuated, it might be absolutely necessary. So muzzle training is very important for your dog's own safety. And also, if you live in Ireland like I do, there are certain dog breeds that are required by law to wear a muzzle when out in public because they are considered dangerous dog breeds. Now, there are different types of muzzle. When choosing a muzzle for your dog, it's very important to keep in mind three things: that your dog is still able to drink, that your dog is still able to take treats, and that your dog is still able to pant, because if he's a bit stressed or if it's a hot day, think about it, it's very important that your dog is still able to open his mouth, because otherwise it might be very dangerous for him. So please keep those three things in mind. Now we're gonna start muzzle training with this guy. Kian is a lurcher that I have in Forster. I've been looking after him for a few weeks now. I don't think he has ever been in contact with a muzzle before, so we're going to see how that goes. The first thing you can use for muzzle training is a cone. The first step is to just hold the cone in your hand, present it to your dog, and let your dog interact with it. As your dog touches the cone, mark with a yes and reward with a treat. Then, in order to get your dog to put his nose in the cone, you can drop a treat inside. Do not force anything at this stage. If your dog initially doesn't want to put his nose in the cone, give him time to feel comfortable. It can be scary for dogs that are not so confident. As soon as your dog gets the treat inside the cone, mark with a yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
After a few repetitions, you can then stop putting the treat inside the cone.
Yes.
And wait for your dog to put his nose in, then mark with a yes and reward with a treat as he does.
Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy.
Once your dog understands the behavior you want from him, you can start using a muzzle.
Yes.
And just as you did with the cone, let your dog investigate first, mark with a yes and reward with a treat if your dog decides to put his nose in.
Yes. Good boy. 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 Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are. Yes.
Next stage, when your dog is ready, you can attach the muzzle and reward your dog and give him a lot of praise while he has the muzzle on. The idea is to teach your dog that having a muzzle on brings good things. Once again, do not force anything or rush things. If your dog is stressed, you need to go really slow. If your dog is comfortable, you can then play a game with your dog or go for a walk with him while he has the muzzle on.
Who's the best boy? Good boy, Kian. Good boy, yes. You're good boy, aren't you? You're good boy. You're good boy. Good boy. Yes, you're good boy. Good boy, Kian. Good boy, Kian. Good boy, Kian. Yes, you're good boy. You're good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy.
I hope you enjoyed the content of this video, and if you did, can you please make sure to subscribe to my channel? It will really help me in my mission to help more rescue dogs just like Kian. I hope you have a nice week, stay safe, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!